Anybody who has anything to say about the decisions that you've made in the past and is unable or unwilling or just not able to see you for who you are truly in your full beauty and light, scars and all, with regard to everything that you've gone through to be the person that you are right now, they're not your person anyway. So it's kind of like there's no point in even making room for that type of energy. Leo. What's up, my wonderful, fabulous Leos? How's it going? How are you feeling, my love? Hopefully fabulously. I'm feeling quite all right, if I do say so myself. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for choosing to share some of yourself with me today. This is going to be a general reading for my wonderful, fabulous, courageous, strong, magnificent Leos. Up in the clouds and going. Do you wanna fly with me? For those of you that don't know, my name is A. For those of you that do, hey boo, hey. Let's get right on into this read. We're going to pull on the energy, my wonderful, fabulous Leos, and take a look and see what it is that you got going on and what it is that you may possibly need to know, all right? Whoever you are standing in your truth, okay? I feel as though you're in an energy right now where you are figuring things out for yourself, or doing your best to figure things out for yourself before you seek guidance, before you ask another's opinion. I do feel as though that you could be worrying about maintaining control of your security, perhaps. Perhaps you had to start all over somewhere with something new, okay? Okay. You had to rebuild some sort of foundation. It does look like I don't feel as though you have anything to worry about. However, that can be hard to see while you're in it, all right? So just try not to let your outside circumstances affect what is going on inside, okay? But it does look like that could be your energy right now. You're just, perhaps not stressing, but you are slightly worried about your security, or maintaining control of the security or the foundation that you have built or you are working to build. All right. After some sort of major heartbreak or some sort of betrayal. This could be self-inflicted, though, the way that this Ten of Swords is whatever this is. So some of you guys could really be in your head because perhaps you are judging yourself rather harshly, or you may have the tendency to judge yourself rather harshly. And it could be, listen, let me just say that you are exactly where it is that you are supposed to be, my love. You are exactly where it is that you're supposed to be. So let's just get that, all right? Let's just get that. Okay. That being said, we are a product of our choices, right? And I feel as though there could have been a series of choices or decisions that you've made that you feel as though caused you more harm than good. And you could be feeling as though that is why you are in the situation, whatever the situation is that you are in, because of choices. I mean, reflection is good, right? But you don't want to harp on them. So I'm not sure what's going on in your life presently. But I feel like you need to cut yourself some slack because you are exactly where it is that you are supposed to be, my love. It could be that you may be struggling to find balance. If this is something in which, if you are in a situation in which you did have to do some sort of rebuilding of a foundation, which is what I said earlier, because that's what I was getting. You could be just in an energy of, just trying to find balance, all right? Which we have this justice out here, okay? Which Libra, all right? At the time of this recording, we are very much still in the energy of the Libra new moon, October 2024, okay? So you could just be very much in an energy of evaluating, all right, Leo? But I can say I do feel as though though it might not feel like it, remember that we're in a recession, first of all, okay? But though it might not feel like it, I do feel like your finances, you are going to be okay. I just very strongly feel like that, at least for the time to come, like the near future, I should say. I feel like you've turned a new leaf, okay? So a few, 3, maybe 4 years ago, you perhaps maybe were in an energy that you've grown from, right? And I feel as though you are working hard to make sure that you don't return to the energy, the mindset, the place that you were a few years ago. And sweetheart, you didn't know then what you know now. So that's impossible. First, let me just say that's impossible. So just keep that in mind. But nonetheless, the fact that you are aware of that and that is on your mind, that's commendable. But I don't want you to focus so hard on things that you cannot change, choices that have already been made, because you are exactly where it is that you need to be. I'm getting an energy of, I keep hearing turn a new leaf, turn a new leaf. So you've turned a new leaf. I need you to take a step back and just really relish in how far it is that you've come, okay? I'm getting chills. So somebody needs to hear that, all right? So just make sure you're doing that, okay? All right, boo-boo. I'm gonna get 2 more outs, and then we're gonna find out what the message is. All right, Spirit. What else can you tell me about my wonderful, fabulous Leos? So we do have a lot of swords energy out here. So while I don't feel as though you have a whole lot to worry about, just breathe. There's a song, I don't know if it's Shania Twain or Faith Hill. Just breathe is what I'm hearing. Just breathe. And I need you to trust that you made the right decision by completely switching gears. I feel as though you could be replaying actions taken as far as a leap of faith goes. Well, guess what? This was absolutely the right decision to make. Okay. So for some of you guys, you might be stressing over that decision. For others of you guys, I feel as though you could know that it was the right decision, but something about it is still, you're in your head about it for some reason. I'm not sure why. All right, let's see. Okay. So whatever your thoughts are surrounding, it could be surrounding your family, all right? Loved ones, your home life, okay? Your children, your spouse perhaps, your foundation as a whole. You are someone who really, really, really pours into the people that you love. And it might not be a whole lot of people, right? But those that you do with your whole self. Check your Libra placement. I do feel as though you are very much in an energy, as all of us really are at this point in time, of finding balance, right? Reflection, which is part of the reason why you are looking back at choices that you've made, but I just don't want you to angst over them, because you can't change them, right? You can't change them. You can only direct your steps moving forward as a result of the choices that you've made. I do feel as though For those of you that are not attached, you could be really curious about how love is going to fit into your life. I'm very much getting a very much enthusiastic, okay? Perhaps like ready to mingle kind of energy. At the same time, very curious as to what exactly that would look like for you. But you're being patient. This is not going to apply to everyone. I feel as though you're being patient, right? But you've done a lot of work on yourself, and you are currently still working on yourself. And it could be that okay. I feel as though you could be ready to like test drive your new self, right? So you got a couple different things going on. Like, it's really giving like, okay, so now I've worked on myself. I'm still working on myself. Currently, I'm ready to work on myself with somebody. Like, that's what this is giving. This is giving very much, you could be very much like putting yourself out there, okay? And that could be part of the worry about the choices, you know, or in your head about the choices that you've made, because you could be worried about being judged. But I feel like, listen, anyone who is going to cast negative judgment upon you is not for you. I mean, really, honestly, like, that's just not, that's not who you're supposed to be with. So I really wouldn't pay anybody who has anything to say about the decisions that you've made in the past and is unable or unwilling or yeah, just not able to see you for who you are truly in your full beauty and light, scars and all, with regard to everything that you've gone through to be the person that you are right now. They're not your person anyway. So it's kind of like, there's no point in even making room for that type of energy. Yeah, feel me? Okay. Yeah. All right, we got the Four of Cups. Perhaps some of you guys need to really sit down and just have a couple seats, right? Because with the Four of Cups, that's giving boredom. So that could be part of the reason too why you are like, all right, I'm ready, because you could be bored. But listen, don't do something that you'll regret just out of boredom, okay? So instead of being bored, maybe take that energy and really think about the kind of individual that you are wanting to call into your life, all right? Meditate on that. Oh, we had this Five of Wands come out. Competition, child. Competition, honey. Okay, so for some of you guys, you could be conflicted with regard to waiting on a person, a circumstance, a situation, being patient with that, or going and seeing what's out there. I mean, why not do both? Is there a reason? Now, if you feel as though you owe someone your loyalty, then that's you, okay? Then by all means, do not let me tell you what to do with your stuff, right? So there's that piece, okay? So 2, 2, 2, 2. Just 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, 4 twos. 2, 2, 2, 2. Could be irrelevance. Maybe of significance, importance. Perhaps you've been seeing that, all right? Why can't you remain patient while seeing what is out there? And this is going to look different for everybody. For some of you guys, it really is like, yeah, you know, you kind of do owe somebody your loyalty. Like, all right, so that's going to be different. But when it comes to seeing what else is out there, I mean, there's no one in mind, right? You don't have anyone in mind, okay? Or you don't owe anybody anything, right? Well, we don't owe anybody anything, right? But, or I should say, nobody owes us anything, right? So in essence, maybe you do owe somebody something. That being said, child, I'm over here tripping over my words, honey. Listen. Let me get it together. Listen, y'all, don't get caught up, okay? Do not get caught up. Listen to me. Like I said, if there's a situation that you're waiting on, then go on ahead and Make them wait on it. And go ahead and do that. But if not, and what you're waiting on is more or less an opportunity to present itself, right? Or you're just waiting to come across the individual for you. Well, perhaps you need to go out. And that feeling of curiosity that you're feeling is because you need to go on ahead and get up off your couch and go, you know. I very strongly feel, and I'm just going to say it because I feel it. I very strongly feel like part of the reason why you could be feeling conflicted with regard to, okay, should I go out and like just see what it is that I see? Or should I wait for this situation to fully come to fruition or this situation to manifest? Because with this dude right here and this girl right here with this 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles, some of you guys very much might not be like officially attached, but you got somebody, okay? You got somebody that's, you know, in the background, okay? And I don't know what everybody's situation is, and if that situation fits for you, then you're gonna know, okay? So there's that. So some of you guys are struggling with being patient with that, all right? And waiting for this to manifest, okay? Focus on the other shit, because already, whoever you are, baby, you got a lot going on anyway, okay? So it's not like there are other places that you can't put your focus and your energy while you're sitting bored, okay? It's not like you don't have other things that you could be focusing on, straight up. That's what I'm getting, all right? So there's that. But I feel as though going out and seeing what's out there is something that you've always done, okay? And so because you have turned a new leaf, like I was getting earlier in the read, it's time to do things differently. Going and seeing what's out there is what's comfortable. It's what's familiar. That's what you've always done. Perhaps it is time to do something different. Because I do feel as though once you get really, really, you know, a little bitty roster going, you know, and it doesn't even have to be a large roster, right? You could have a 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, for some people that is large, okay? But, you know, 2, 3, 4 people that you converse with, okay? On a regular basis. There's still that one, though. There's that one, okay? And I feel as though in the past you may have had trouble as far as just focusing on that one because you don't want to miss out. But you have turned a new leaf, okay? Old habits die hard. Listen, perhaps it is time for you to just sit your ass down, all right? Yeah. Stack your paper, baby. Stack your paper, okay? We got the King of Swords, Queen of Swords out here, okay? I thought I saw the Queen of Wands, but she's not out here. We have the King of Swords, Queen of Wands, I should say. Oh, do we have the King of Wands? Oh, we do. Oh, shit. Okay, so we do. We have the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, all right? And for whatever reason, I don't know why you're having trouble sitting still. We can find out. And we can also just find out maybe how you can move this situation along, right? If it's not meant to be moved along, then it's just not going to. It's going to move at the pace in which it needs to, okay? But maybe. Perhaps, maybe y'all are waiting on something to work that is not going to work until you put some work into it. Like perhaps you're sitting there waiting and you're getting bored with a situation that's not moving along because you have to physically move it along, right? Like you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for things to work out. And it's like, sweetheart, I mean, sure, you can wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And it might take 5 years for that shit to work out, okay? Or you could take some action, okay? And you can move that shit along, all right? And it take 5 months, okay? So it's all in what you feel as though is the best for you. But I'm telling you, I feel like you should focus on giving to yourself. Do not worry about what's out on these streets, okay? You're not missing out on anything because what's for you will never leave you. All right, there's something that you don't see, so we gonna find out what that is. I also very much feel like you feel as though you could be missing out. And so I'm gonna say it again, boo. What's for you is not gonna pass you by, okay? But this is giving very much conflicted, very much, I look good. What the fuck am I sitting in the house for? Okay. At the same time, I'm wishing and I'm hoping that this situation works out with old dude over here or old girl over here. And you know, I feel like y'all both could be waiting on each other to do something, okay? And at this point, we're grown, all right? We are adults, okay? The way that they're looking at each other, it's like she looking at him and he looking at her and they looking at each other, looking at each other. I'm gonna just show y'all this. Y'all see this? Like, they both like, are you going, who's gonna, are you gonna move? You gonna make a move? Are you gonna make a move? Who's gonna be the first one to take a big step? Who's gonna be the first one? Look at, she looking back at this dude like, well, I'm walking this way. And he's looking like, y'all see this? Some of you guys, you do got somebody. But let's find out what this is that you don't see. I feel as though some of you guys perhaps are not as healed as you think you are, okay? And you could be in for a rude awakening. And listen, I'm gonna use myself as an example, okay? I'm human, okay? At least in this lifetime, child, okay? And so as much as I get up on here and I tell you guys what it is that I'm getting and what it is that I feel and what it is that the cards are telling me and what spirit be telling me and the advice, right? And it be very good advice, right? I still have to tell myself to take my own advice. And I'm just sharing this with you because I feel as though whoever this is going to resonate with the most, you could be very hard on yourself. And that is something that I can relate to. It took me to even this year to be able to admit like, oh snap, maybe I am a teeny bit hard on myself. All right. And you don't want to rush the healing process. So why I even brought myself into this, I had a rude awakening, a very rude, like smack in the face awakening. Like, okay, bitch. Like maybe there might be some things that you still need to heal. Okay. So while you out here trying to see what's in the streets or, worried about if you're missing out and, I'm really curious about what's out there. I'm going to try my new meat out on somebody. Like, there's still some healing to do, boo. Well, we all always are in a state of healing. Okay. Always. But as far as your heart goes, like, whatever this is, what is going to help that come into fruition is you pouring into yourself. There's still some recovery that needs to be done. And I feel like that could be what is not extremely obvious to you right now. All right. So let's see. We have Cancer, Aquarius. Oh, that's all we have out as far as major arcana goes. That's it. All right. So those signs may or may not be relevant, but whatever the case may be, I feel like this is not going to take, this being your love life, all right, is not going to take as long as I feel like it's feeling that it is taking or that it will. Don't be so extremely hard on yourself, okay? You did make the right decision by switching up whatever it is that you switched up or shifting your life in a new direction for your family, okay? For those of you that are attached, for your spouse, all right, for your partner. So for those of you that are attached, this could be that you're waiting for an opportunity to come to you and it's not coming because you need to go get it. Very much, okay? Very much. And so for others of you guys where that's not the case, I mean, it could be both for some of you guys, but where that particular situation is not the case, yeah, this y'all both waiting for each other to go get each other. Like, and the reality is, I feel as though that is because there could be some healing that needs to be done on both parts. Somebody is going to need to take some action, though. Because I feel like y'all are the type that literally will sit and have a staring contest. Like, I mean, you gonna go? Or you gonna go, oh, I thought, oh, you, like. That's cute. Okay, let me see. What else can we get for this moon? I feel really very much, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna put that back. Very much, so as far as the healing goes, I feel as though you need to try your best to get out of that energy of regret, ruminating over your past choices, your past decisions, because they've gotten you to where you are right now, which is exactly where you need to be. This is running kind of long. Okay. What are you embarrassed about, boo-boo? There could be something that you're embarrassed about or you're like a little ashamed of. Okay, so there's a situation, okay, maybe as far as this is concerned, that you could be a little embarrassed about, but you're hopeful about as well. So, okay. Well, what I can see, whatever this is, but it looks like you're letting your, let me see what this is, letting your intuition guide you. Make sure you're being honest. Some of you guys might have lied about something, or you may be tempted to lie about something. Don't. Might not bite you in the ass today, might not bite you in the ass tomorrow, might not bite you in the ass next year, but it will eventually, some way, shape, or form. Okay? You could be really protective of your feelings too, which is part of the reason why you could be waiting for this other individual. So there's something about this embarrassment and being really protective of your feelings, really protective of your heart, and whoever it is you got in the background. So let's see what that's about. What is this? Oh, okay. So you could feel, perhaps this was a relationship or something that you wanted that did not work out. Let me see if this is your, because this could be whoever this is in this energy as well. Someone is feeling like a failure or really pessimistic with regard to something. And this could be what you don't see as well. So if this is not you, this could definitely be another individual. Sweetheart, 6, 7, 8. Did you walk away from somebody? Ace of Pentacles. This is giving you. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what it is that I see. All right, and you're gonna have to put yourself where you fit, and then I'm gonna end this because this is getting long. Put yourself where you fit in this, okay? Put accordingly. Somebody is healing some, or trying to get it together, or trying to heal some sort of feelings of shame or embarrassment as far as some sort of past situation. All right. And this could be something that you walked away from, or they walked away from. And as a result, either one or both of you are very protective of your feelings. It could be that you're not even really telling each other how you feel, but you know deep down. I feel as though someone wants to have a new opportunity with you, or you could want to have a new opportunity with whoever this is. Honestly, like I said, it could go both ways. But you're not sure. It's like you're conflicted. You're not sure if the love is gone, the opportunity is fleeting. You're not sure if it's still an option for you. Straight up, I mean, listen, I'm probably not the best person I don't flirt. I don't know how to flirt, okay? And I'm very awkward, okay? And I'm very blunt when it comes to certain things, when it comes to most things, we'll just say that. But if they were me, I would straight up be like, do you still like me? Like, can we go together again? Like, or if you never even made it to that point, like, what's up? Like, can I call you? Can you call me? Like, can we talk? Can we talk for a minute? But for real, like, so that's my advice, because I can't tell you to do anything other than what I would do. And I can relate to an impatient energy of just like wanting to know. Like, I just be like, I have a very hard time waiting to see things if I can just ask. Waiting to find out if I can just ask. So My advice would be like, instead of wondering, like, just ask. Can this be a thing again? Like, is that even on the table? Okay. Because too often we can let opportunities and things that were on the table, like as an option, as a path for us to take, pass us by because we don't want to look too thirsty or we don't want to look too desperate. And ain't nothing desperate about, do you like me or not? Okay. Can we talk or not? You know, there, personally, like I said, my advice might not be what you want to take, but you watching me, okay? And if you're still watching me, for a reason, because I've been talking for a minute now at this point. Sometimes you just have to ask. Like, just ask, okay? So that's for somebody. That being said, that's going to get your answer. That is going to get your answer. Even if they don't answer in the way in which you were looking for, you will still get an answer. And that answer is going to give you what it is that you need, okay? I am definitely someone who pays attention to things unsaid. So perhaps that's what you need to do. And that's part of my problem, because it'd be the things that are unsaid I be asking, like, or not, because I don't have room. I need to know for sure. So the fact that I'm even called to share that, do that, okay? Do that. Just ask. Because it does look like you're wondering if the ship has sailed, and the only way to find that out is to ask, my love, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles here, which does speak of an opportunities. With the Death, that can speak to rebirth. It can speak to change. It can speak to endings, but it can also speak to transformation. And with the Swords energy, I do feel as though either you or this individual, the both of y'all, are wondering if the ship has sailed. Okay, so listen, check it. If this other individual, listen, if you don't want to revisit a past situation, then obviously this is not for you, my love, okay? But if this is resonating, all right, and you know exactly who it is that I'm speaking about, you could be wondering if the ship has sailed. But if you're not, they could be wondering if the ship has sailed. Y'all both could be wondering if the ship has sailed. And if that is the case, the only way to find out really is to explore. The only way to explore is to ask, all right? Inquire. So let's say, for instance, y'all both sitting there wondering, thinking about each other, right? Thinking about each other and wondering, like, has the ship sailed? But nobody wants to say anything. Whoever this individual is could be sitting there wondering, right? And they just not gonna say anything. But you reaching out could be all of the ammo that they need to get that ball rolling again. Like, oh snap! She asked me if the ship is sailed and it ain't sailed. So boom, I'm in there. Yeah, in there. But for real, all right? I have been talking so long. Look at this. The Knight of Cups, all right? Listen, I feel like the last Leo, I'm pretty sure it was Leo. Well, I'm pretty sure it was Leo, but so I'm gonna say this. I'm pretty sure in the last Leo read that I did, action needs to be taken, okay? So y'all got a lot. Y'all got a lot that you need to work on right now, okay? You have homework. So first, I need you to do what you can to stop ruminating on the choices that you've made, all right? We're all here to learn, all right? Earth is one big school. Try your best not to ruminate over past decisions, okay? And if you know that you've made the right decision, why are you replaying past hurtful shit in your head over and over again, my love? What good is that doing? Your family is good. Your kids are good. Your parents are good. Whoever this is that you care for, whatever it is that you got going on, they're good, all right? So there's that piece. Also, there's definitely some healing that needs to be done. It's okay to take a few seats, all right? It's okay. That being said, it is also okay to explore the options that you have available to you, but don't overdo it. Do not be reckless, all right? If you're feeling conflicted about something, it's for a reason. So what you need to do is completely remove yourself from the situation and ask yourself what you would do if like role play, okay? Pretend that it's not you. What would you do? What is the advice that you would give, okay? Now, for those of you that, like I said, you got your somebody back here, listen. I just don't want y'all to be looking at each other and waiting for each other to move forever and ever and ever, because it really does seem like You honestly could be someone who's very content with doing your own thing, but you're bored with it. And that could be the case for this other individual. Okay, so somebody gonna have to do something somewhere. As for those of you that resonate with this energy of embarrassment or shame or sad that something didn't work out, and you're wanting to revisit it, well, the only way that you really can find out if that's an option is to ask. All right. If the opportunity presents itself, I do feel as though you should take it. Okay. All right, Leo. We're gonna end it there, child. Because I feel like we could just talk and talk and talk. We got Scorpio, Leo energy out here. Taurus. I already said Cancer and Aquarius. All right. All right, Leo. You got a new opportunity. All right. You got a fresh beginning. That looks promising. So get out your head. Try to stay out your feelings. Heal what you need to heal. Love on yourself, and it's going to be all right. All right? Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.